Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your television screen. Well, you can. I wouldn't recommend it, though. Monday, February 20th, 2023, development update number 42. Just another Manic Monday. Okay. That sounds like, who sings that? Is that the Bangles? The Go-Go's? It was one of those. Bananarama. It's one of those three, I know. I want to say the Bangles. Ugh, I'd probably be wrong. It's been so long, I should know. Development update. Working on the cooking rework. Gee, it doesn't need any of that. Why would you do that? It's horrible. Code review. Working on the new anti-cheat. Are people really cheating in SCUM? I had mentioned I had seen somebody take their character crawling underneath a workbench or something up against a wall and then went AFK. Well, I'm here to tell you, since we're talking about that, sorry I had to leave on the last video. Suddenly I had a fire call, which luckily it turned out not to be as bad as what I thought it was going to be. I had stopped the recording and went to the firehouse. I forgot to log out. I came back and my character was like 40% health. Well, yeah, I think it was 100% health, but like 40% water and like 40% food, close to that. She was standing over there at the hostel because I forgot to log out. I neglected to log out. And I was gone for like 2 hours. Awesome. So, my point to all this is, in the event that you do find some way to progress your skills AFK, don't do it for... Well, okay, first of all, I don't think you should do it. But that's up to you. It's a game. I know it's a game. If that's how you choose to progress your skills, do it. I mean, I know I get some benefits at some point from doing my research and development where I spawn stuff in. So, I mean, sometimes. But I do take the risks as well. You know, like when I die. Like, I want to jump a dirt bike off the top of the dam and then parachute. I got thinking about that. Let's just go on that subject. Sorry, I got boogers in my eyes. Let's go on that subject now. I don't think as you're falling through the air, the game will let you disembark from the dirt bike. That's what I think. And you won't be able to pop the chute. So now you're back to square one. What can you jump off of and deploy your parachute? It's a nice idea. It's a nice thought. But I don't think it's going to work. We may try it, but I don't even think it's going to work. I think that is a non-starter. Not to be confused with a non-sequitur. Huh? But I was impressed yesterday. I think I was on single player. I said, I will not be able to jump from this garage roof over to this little house or shed roof. And I actually made it with my big fat girl. She actually made it. Alright. So I guess I maybe beat that to death. But to recap, if you're cheating on SCUM single player or you're exploiting, I guess that's up to you. If you're cheating against other players on SCUM, I don't really see the point, but okay. Okay, working on the hunting rework. I didn't know anything was wrong with the hunting, although, well, one thing, I haven't seen any deer. I've been seeing wolves, bears, boars, horses, donkey, goat, rabbit, chicken. Actually, I think that's about it. I would love for the devs to make a board where you can mount a chicken. Mount the chicken head or mount the whole chicken on the board. It'd fit. You got a goddamn bear head up there. Or maybe just put like a Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket up there. That's probably copyright infringement. Don't do that. Bug fixing. Finish the features for Valentine's. What the fucking fuck? We're past Valentine. Am I losing my goddamn mind? Monday, February 20th. Nope. Okay. Whoa. Guys, okay, I thought I was losing it, but I hate to break it to you. Valentine's Day was February 14th. Are you doing that for next year? Finish the features for the Valentine's Day update. Or is that a shot at one of your teams? Is that a shot at one of your teams because they didn't get their fucking work done and you're just throwing a little shot in there saying that we finally got Valentine's Day update done almost a week later? All right, I'll go for that. Pricks. What? Did I say that out loud? I am so sorry. Refactoring code related to fame points. I thought maybe my fame points were a little high compared to what I used to have. I cleared over 5,000 yesterday. Level design, working on general island optimizations, new city platforms, radar control building, new city garage module, culture center building, gym building. Well, you know, they should work on that fucking gym building, every gym building, but specifically the one at Sambor in the big city, where puppets phase through closed doors and through solid concrete walls regularly. And we did it on the video KG and I did at the big city, at the big gymnasium next to the high school. Yeah. City Hall interior, hospital building, abandoned city police station. Now, isn't that clever? Abandoned movie theater, supermarket, playground assets, art team. Here we go. Finished. Single shot rocket launcher. Well, I'm hoping that's an RPG. I really do. I had been told months and months ago that an RPG was coming. Hopefully, it's an RPG. If it's not an RPG, what is that? Maybe a javelin? Or something like that they had. RPG was just so badass when I was playing Modern Warfare, Call of Duty stuff. Finish the items for Valentine's Day update. Okay. UI redesign, single shot rocket launcher model textures, RPG model textures. See, I hadn't read this before. I was just shooting from the hip. I like it. Cooking assets. Please fix the cooking. Okay, let me put it this way. If you're going to require the cooking for survival, please fix the cooking. Otherwise, I don't really give a fuck because I eat cornflakes and mushrooms right now. Cooking assets, Scar animations. Working on the Scar animations. Low poly for the new quad vehicle. Alright. Editing and implementing mesh morphs for engine damage. New Sentry rigging. New Sentry animations. New clothing. We really need more clothing. I did see some sentries down at the torpedo factory. They may have always looked like that. I just noticed. They look like they've got some kind of flamethrower, Gatling gun, something or other that I don't recall having seen before. It's possible. I just didn't pay attention. Sound, working on the rocket launcher audio assets. Investigating performance impact of attaching audio components to blueprints for localized audio emitters. Now, that's something I hadn't thought of. That is actually kind of creative. We have done that coyote hunting before. I know we're a bunch of rednecks. You put an electronic box, a speaker, out wherever you're hunting. You sit where the wind does not blow towards the critter that is coyote in this case, that is coming in to investigate, and the coyotes will come to the sound. They'll home in on it, and then when they cross your path, you just shoot them. All right. Adjusting new mixing pipeline, whatever that is. QACM, hunting and banning cheaters, ban appeals, Steam general discussion, bug reports, benchmarking, optimization testing, upcoming features, various bug reports. Design team working on new feature design documents, adjusting trader items, and balancing the item spawners. I'll go ahead and give that a thumbs up. So they call this a development update. So I'm just going to call it an update. The last one that they put in was actually a patch, a hot fix, 0.8.031.61444. Well, if you go into your game, your build actually says 0.8.32. I don't care. I have played, and by the way, since January, it looks like they've had 5 updates or patches or whatever. 4 development updates, 1 patch. Alright, it's just hit 10 o'clock here. I've played almost 3,300 hours. Let's see how this looks. There's 12 minutes of your life you're never going to get back. What can I tell you? You know what I have not found, and I've done a fair amount of looting, I haven't found any of those girly shoes that they were supposed to be putting into the game. And I'm just curious if they made them, but they're not actually in yet. So yes, this girl is pretty badass. Oh, hey, I saw a movie last night where the guy was wearing brogue shoes, socks, a kilt, and a sporran bag. And I made the comment to other people that I would have not known what a sporran bag was, except for SCUM. So, well done, SCUM. I'm getting cultured. Sort of. Oh. It says the server is temporarily unavailable. Well, maybe I should check Discord. I have not been in Discord, guys, because it fucks with my mic. And I like my OBS settings the way they are. So it puts me at an impasse when... Alright. This is the ambassadors. Let me look on the admin team and see if anybody is... It doesn't say... Well, there was an update, but that was back on the 17th. Okay. So let me go into streamer mode, and I will go into my channel. And then I'll just, there it did it. Damn it! I'll mute the microphone. There it did it. Somebody put in vehicles were available. Oh, there's a lot. Somebody said, anyone find any dirt bike spawns yet? And KG said, Jumpsuit mentioned finding a few in the Z sectors, and then they came back in chat and said, found a couple now for Z and me. I didn't cheat at all by watching Jump's videos or anything. So there you go, guys. I have not been on on Discord. That's the primary reason, because it screws with my mic. It's not that I don't mind Discord kicking up my... Let's go to multiplayer and refresh this. Let's see if I can even get refreshed. Kicking up my volume, although I don't love it. It says we're online. Let's try it now. My computer's been fucked up. With Google. Steam has been kind of a bitch. Telling me I can't log in without authentication and whatever. Yesterday, Google sent me an alert to my cell phone. Hey, somebody tried to do a fictitious login with your username and password. Maybe the motherfucker who's got your username and password is you. But anyway, I guess I would rather have them do more than not enough. So, yeah. If you choose to do some kind of AFK thing with your character, you still need to feed them. You still need to come back in on them at some point and check on them. You gotta feed them, or they will die. He will join us, or he will die. I'm not... Hey, do I have another absent father in here? Or alcohol or anything like that? Well, what I could do is take that and put a rag and a rag. I'll take that one and put a rag there. Looks like I got plenty of food. Ooh, maybe I better grab another cornflakes. Maybe I better do that. I got the bunny stars, though. And I've got, hey, I got Ray Kit's hoodie. Not giving it back. Ray Kit. Give me some bobby pins. There's 40 out of 40 on that one. I can just drop this screwdriver here. I've got 34 charges. Actually, if I find another bobby pin, I can just take 40 out of 40. There's an absent father. Cha-ching. It's a beautiful thing. You know how we say thread is life? My opinion is, I'm going to take that grinding stone too. Always look on the bright side of life. That was really bad. I want to wear this white one. I'm going to take the police tactical vest off, and I'm going to equip the white one. I think it goes better with her outfit. It may not, but now that I've got Ray Kit's hoodie, which is gray. Yup. How am I doing on a weapon cleaning kit? I got 96 on that bitch. You know what I don't have? Alright, I'll put the scissors in here. I just want to see what I got. If there's anything that I really want to take. Nope. Nope. Maybe that's where the... I don't know. I don't keep track. I am losing metabolism, though, by standing here. I didn't even realize that I couldn't. Wear the willy warmer anymore. Rude. Hey, that's an 18 out of 20. What's this one? 14. Fine. I ate a lot of food last night. And I'm here to tell you, wow, what I spawn all that crap in for. I know somehow, I'm going to be honest. I know you want me to. Somehow I cheated. I either spawned in the uranium. Uranium fever is done and got me down. What? I know I did. I had to have. At some point, I did. I know I did. Because, at the very least, I would have had... I think I had the lead plates, the gunpowder, the scrap, but I think I spawned in the uranium. I really think I did that. And we can go back on a video, or somebody can tell me. You guys, those of you who watch me more than I watch myself, thank you. You know, thanks for watching and shit. I did repairs yesterday. I'm at 82%. We need to eat some of this mushroom. Yeah, I'm at 66 on the energy. Oh, she needs to pee too. Hey, I'm gonna go out and pee out by the flag, damned. Since you did not build an outhouse. You know what actually I can do? Pick up that one. Is that 10 out of 10? It sure is. Let's see. 430. I just fixed this motherfucker up yesterday. Is it since the reset? Is that what we're doing? I need to poop. I need to pee. Let's get this party started. She looks pretty good. See, when she's wearing darker clothes, that body armor turns a darker color, like a gray. And it's supposed to actually be a cream colored. I'd like, see, and I bet you if I put an all black backpack on her. This is getting to be kind of a pain in the ass. Let's see if there's a beastie out there. Sure is. There's a wolf right there, I think. Hopefully he don't come and get me. I'm gonna sneeze. I feel it coming. I've mentioned before, my girl has got good stamina. She can leap like a stallion. I didn't even look to see how much she's carrying. If I don't run into a puppet, we can go for a little while longer. She's carrying 53 actually, which is more than I thought. On her endurance, it's up to 82%. Running is up to 37%. Dex is 5. Intelligence is 3. Con is 4.6. And strength is 3.9. Look at this. Her heart is going. So yeah, even on single player, by comparison, if you're not gaining, you're losing. Even at 5.0, it just starts going right back down when you stand still. We're still at 31.7 maximum run speed, unencumbered. She's got a 45 performance score, 69 stamina. She can carry 43 kilograms. I think my other girl could carry 52 and had 72 carry weight. But her intelligence is not that great. She said you're not that great. So, yeah. I forgot to grab cornflakes. Yep. Hopefully I got some in the car. The interesting thing when we first got our power lines in was generally they'll eventually take you close to a town. Like case in point here. That's one thing I do miss. I've mentioned it before, is not being able to play the music. And well, I can. It's just I get a strike. Or it's not a strike. It's a copyright claim. Then if I ever become monetized, all the money would go to that person whose music that I was playing. Why does my puppet keep on shining? Somehow I picked up 5,012 points now. Not sure what that's all about. Yeah, but I definitely should have got some more cornflakes. Like I said, hopefully I've got some in the car. Oh, I got the bunny stars. That's... I guess maybe I was going to eat those up. My goal here was to drive... The last episode, I found a legit dirt bike over in B1 Pad 5 Town. I did not know it was there. I would tell you if I did. I drove it back here to the hostel, and from B1 Pad 5 town to the hostel, it burned over a half a tank of fuel, which is goddamn ridiculous in comparison to the cars. Someone left a comment on one of my videos about the SUV 4x4. There's a puppet down to my left. The SUV 4x4 not showing the drivetrain properly on the bottom. Well, I wrote back, maybe I was being silly. Maybe it's one of those new wireless 4x4s, fly-by-wire. On an electric vehicle, you could possibly do it wirelessly. I would think that the electronic transmission, you know, like magnetic energy, radio waves, whatever, would be dangerous to the other components in the car. What maybe I would say it to do is to have electric wheel motors. They have them on the great big mining trucks. I just think it's probably not cost effective currently for cars. The mining trucks, yes, they carry huge loads, but they drive at relatively low speeds by comparison to an automobile that's designed to go out on the highway, 55 miles an hour or more. I think the mining trucks, like, and someone can correct me, but it seemed like they were in like the 30 mile an hour range, something like that. But anyway, you would have to have your wheel motors set up. It work fine in a straight line. You could have all four wheels driving at the same speed, and you would have true electric four-wheel drive. The problem is when you need to turn. If you need to turn, you could still have all your wheel motors turning at the same speed. However, then it's going to take a toll on your tires. So, it's not a potentiometer. What do they call that thing? It's not a rheostat. Basically, it would be a comparison. Let's say you made a left-hand turn. Well, then your left-hand front tire and your left-hand rear tire are going to turn slower, and your right-hand rear tire and your right-hand front tire are going to turn faster to make the turn. So, like I said, and I'm not an engineer, although I play one on TV. Oh, there's a tree there. That's what I want. Pretty close to what I want. I kind of want to go southeast. I see something suspect over there to my left. I don't think it's an animal. I think it's a rock. But it could be a wolf lying down, and I am not gonna mess with him. I remember I had night vision, and I was up here in this area on foot, no car, and I had a bow and arrow. And I think I want to say I was on Astroth, but I could have been on a different server, and it was kind of freaky. How we doing? Oh, 116 water. Damn, son. We better get to running. Yeah, she's only 10 kilograms overloaded. We better get going. Endurance here will get you 15 skill points a second when you're overloaded, like 200 kilograms-ish. but only 2 skill points a second when you're not. So if you're working on your endurance skill, you definitely would want to be overloaded. Alright. Do I need to eat anything else? I actually could eat the rest of that cornflakes. That'll help soak up some of that. And we're off. Let me look at the metabolism here. So at 0.10, 0.12 on the strength gain. Not great. It's about a third of her potential. The constitution is about 0.7, which actually is about 90% of her potential. Normally I say it's about a 0.8. Dex, she does have some fat gain, but we're going to work that off of her. It's just because I ate so much of the cornflakes right now, I think. Now, there's puppets up here. There is a car spawn, unless somebody grabbed it. There's a red car up here on my left, on the, I guess that'd be the east side of town. And I say it just about every time. It's not that I'm scared to get in a conflict. She can handle her own pretty good. Go to the pistol, go to the baseball bat or the bow and arrow. It's just that I've got other things I want to do. Even if I have no plans, I don't want to fight the puppets all night long. Lionel Richie, what? I saw Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and who is it? It's not Blake Luke Bryan, isn't it? On like Got Talent, or I'm sorry, I didn't really pay that much attention. Katy Perry, I had to do a double take. She's looking a little bit older. These shows are taking their toll on her. I still like her. I think she got her career launched when she did I Kissed a Girl and I Like It. That's just my opinion. Somebody said if you'll do a lesbian type song, we'll go ahead and further your career. Go ahead. Maybe she did like it. Oh, you know, maybe. maybe not. Can't knock her for that. I mean, you can. To each their own. Katie and I don't talk anymore, okay? It's my fault. It's my fault she kissed a girl and she liked it. Okay, I cannot back that up. I cannot back that up. That might be a lie. My car... shit. Where did I... Oh, okay, that's my car right there. I'm like, didn't I leave my car down here? No, you left it outside town, dumbass. The name is Dumas. See, I thought it would be clever to run from the hostel. I could get eaten over here. So, let me see this bow. Now, this bow's got the puff balls and the stabilizer on it. I can't remember. I can't remember. Tisk, tisk, tisk. You know, I'm just a mess. And I just don't remember. I was just thinking that these, I do have some soap. And some absinthe father. I guess I missed that. Got a creek up here. I'll get rid of that soap. Oh, I was looting, wasn't I? And I found the 4 out of... I think I just heard a bear. Shh. He'll never hear us running down the concrete road. C1. Well, that is a doable cargo drop, even on foot. Let's start the timer and hope I don't get eaten by a bear. I might do it. I'm going to wash her boots first. That'll accomplish at least one thing. We're going to wash the boots. It'll get rid of the soap. And they will be cleaner. And I'll repair them. And the gloves. How did the gloves deteriorate? You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. Alright, that cargo drop is smack dab at the other end of the runway. A little northeast of the runway and a little northwest of the factory. I think we're gonna go around. I got the best chances. So see, I opened up one more slot there by using up the soap. I'm actually... Oh, I still got that watermelon in there. That's why she's pissing herself. It's the watermelon. Well, okay. I had a legit one slice of watermelon left. I came back. She had it in her hiking backpack, which is funny, truthfully. Run, bitch. That you could carry a slice of watermelon like almost indefinitely inside of a hiking backpack. That's like, you know, carrying eggs outside of one of those egg carriers. You don't want to do that in a backpack. They do have them. I like me some eggs when I go camping, but you gotta have one of those special carriers or else you're gonna break them. Remember the movie with Brad Pitt, Fury? Where they were fighting the Germans, I think. And they went into the town and the young boy got his cherry popped and they made some eggs, and then the girl got killed by an artillery shell or a tank shell or something. Let's do this. I'm gonna reload. Yeah. Just in case I run into a fucking bear or a wolf. Because this is prime time for crime time. I can assure you. This is definitely a wolf, bear, boar spawn area. Well, I got another fame point. Welcome to just watching Jump run across the terrain. What else were you going to do with your time today? I mean, seriously. You know, I thought about this. If something ever happened to me and I couldn't work, whatever, I could just stay home and watch all my videos. Whoa. Whoa. Do I have room for that? Sure do. I may not remember all these spots, but it's good to know just a little northwest of the Sideways A gas station, there's another puffball. I just try to hit up the main ones. Remember back in the day when we used to get the red crinkly and then the yellow crinkly mushrooms? I told you. I fucking told you. This is going to put a damper on my plans, perhaps, to get the cargo drop. All right, now that we're safe from the wolf. I think it was a little bit skill and a little bit luck yesterday because it was shadowy. But I did put the smack down on a wolf. With the pistol. Wolf didn't have the pistol. I had the pistol. Well, I don't see him. I'm going to go for it. Love those spotting scopes. That's the P223, but you can also do the same thing with the POSP. 4x24. Fuck. That scared me a minute. I cannot outrun a beeper. I cannot outrun the little skinny crackheads currently. Because of my weight. Like I said, is my girl a beast? Yes, she is. Do I have 13 minutes on this cargo drop? Yes, I do. It's going to be at least another 3 minutes before I get across the runway. That's if I don't get accosted. Yeah, the watermelon has like 300... Okay, the watermelon is like wearing the cotton hoodie or the tracksuit top. It says it's 2 or 3 or whatever. It's really like 5. The watermelon says it has 300 milliliters. Liters? It's really like 3,000. That's what it seems like. So it doesn't need to be repaired. That can be repaired. The suppressor. How we doing here? Pretty good. Let's eat 1 bunny stars. And I have the bread too. If this is your first video, I've been trying to say that every time. Let's say somebody comes in. It'll probably be your first and your last. I'm like, I am not watching that guy. The idea here is to have high protein, high water, low fat, and that is how I've determined to lose weight, build muscle, and improve your strength, dexterity, endurance. Actually, if you do it right, you can improve on 6 skills at once. The deal with the cereal is this, and I was doing it, but I didn't explain it to people. I was kind of doing it inadvertently, and then KG mentioned it, that the cornflakes seem to suck up some of the water, some of the moisture. So if you have a little excess moisture in your system, and you need the protein, you need the food value, then you can eat some of that cereal and it'll suck up. I was originally getting milk when milk didn't have so much fat in it. It did, then it didn't, then it did, and it wasn't worth it to go get it again. 95 on the boots. Alright. Let's do it. I stopped about 10% short there. Look, there's a cargo drop coming in. You can just barely see it off in the distance. And that just reminded me, we have no birds. Either we shut them off or there are no birds. The last I knew, birds used a ton of resources. Alright, so where's the... Oh, that's the one that's C0. Hell no. Not just no. Hell no. The puppets, if they see you or hear you, will come out this far, but you kinda gotta lead them out here. They don't normally come out. Except at the far end of the runway here, you will occasionally get one out there. I was hoping I could make it all the way across the runway without having to stop and rest. That is not the case. It is not going to work out. But 0.7 again on the Constitution, roughly. And roughly 0.1 on the Strength. So if you're going to do strength training, you really need to overload this bitch. And you're only going to get 0.384 when you're topped off is the best I've seen. My girl on single player got to 0.295 to 0.296. She's 5 strength, 5 constitution, but her dex is 1.1 at that time. So I really think it does have something to do with the dex as well. Her weight, whatever. She's a big one. She's thick. I like talking about it because I would have to put a lot of work into her. I could get her up to 5.0 dex, and she would be fucking unstoppable. As far as fighting, running, whatever. I am a little bit concerned. I should do it. I should just go in there and chop a bunch of trees. See if I can get my survival skill. Maybe I'll do that after this. I said I wasn't going to do it yesterday. Or I probably wasn't going to do it. But you know me, if it interests me, maybe I'll do it. I'm looking at my camera. The starlings were trying to go underneath the tarp here at my shed. They got a rude awakening coming because I'm pretty sure that I am going to make a wooden frame that will actually pivot in the middle, and then it'll slide on a track up against the wall, and I'll have it closed. I think that's what I'm going to do. That'd be a lot of work, but I still might do it. Now we're getting closer to this cargo drop. Let me eat a piece of bread. Now the bread has some stuff in it that I don't think you should eat. A 10 out of 10 bread in one sitting. And the watermelon, only eat one slice. Don't try to eat. It'll be a 10 out of 10. It's funny, it's like a 10 out of 10 watermelon. And then you slice it and you get 4 pieces if you have enough skill. If you don't have enough skill, you're going to get 3. Well, I undershot this. There was 13 minutes on the timer. Now I got 7. It's going to be yet another minute before I get over there. I'll throw a blueprint down. I'll pick all the locks, search them. Like right here, sometimes a puppet will spawn out in here, on this side or the other side. I'll throw a blueprint down, getting back to that, and then taking a chance here, going through the woods. I can, if it's something good, I can always come back to it. Damn it. There's been boars right here. Man, I did not want to stop one more time. I'm looking, I could see the starlings when I got up this morning. They were trying to decide if they wanted, there's a gap at the bottom of the tarp. Normally there wouldn't be, but just because of the way I've got it hooked to the concrete blocks to hold the tarp in place. All right. They're trying to decide if they wanted to go in. They didn't like it. Tarp flapping. Which is fine with me. I realized that they want to build a nest in there ever since I've owned the place. They've been shitting all over everything, and this year was the year. Every year, like in the spring, I'm like, Oh, they've already started nesting. They've got babies in there. I'm not going to go disturb their nests. I'm going to let them raise one more crop, and then I'll do it next year. Next year I'll do it. Well, this year was the year. Babies or not. 6:21, and I say 5. I'm actually got a little bit more time than I thought. All right, let's do this. If I can get it together. I may have to drop one of these mushrooms. Or a lot of them. You know, my thing was, boom! I didn't have anything else I was carrying, so nothing? What? What a bitch. I got it perfectly on the first try. And nothing. Rude. Here we go. I want the ammo. And I'll show you why here in a minute. I did not put a blueprint down, did I? Jump, jump, jump. Oh, well, we just got saved. I have seen the light. Put your hand on the television screen. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. All right. Well, we'll get back to it. We can make this happen. I wasn't even thinking about a hiking backpack, but that's perfect. Oh! I'll think about a 40 out of 40 screwdriver. Son. This has been a good little pop here. Are you kidding me? Oh. Right at the buzzer. Here we go. I don't need to put a blueprint down if I get it together. I was just saying, I don't think I can carry all this. Well, if you have a hiking backpack, you can. Yes, sir. All right, now we'll go down here. I got 344. This should be plenty of time. We'll take this in hands. All right, now we'll put on here. We'll put on here. We'll load the... Here, that's a partial. We'll load that one. See this ammo up here at 55%? We'll split it. We'll unload when we get away from here, of course. And then I'll improve the percentage of this. It'll be up to like 75%. It'll be good enough. Take in hands. And we'll put this in here. And just so, if it'll go, we don't drop this inadvertently. Now we'll take in hands. Double check. Double check. This is good. A pistol kit, an M9 kit, which is my favorite one to use. Probably not in the game, it's not my favorite, but this was a nice little pop. And we're going this way anyway. So that worked out really nicely. Let's see how much I'm carrying. 68 kilograms. The game knew I wouldn't need to put a blueprint down. And this is a minute 15. There's actually like 2 minutes 15, but we want to get out of the zone, man. So this will be good. Let me hit Shift W here. Okay, so we can see where we're at. I got 0.75 now. Pretty regularly on, because I'm carrying the backpack. So that helped a little bit. Strength is 0.16. So hey, that's improved quite substantially. Not quite double. Maybe if you carry double the weight, it'll go back to improving the stats like it used to. Do I have 4 mushrooms on? Sure did. Okay. Uncle Bob. That was from Terminator, not Uncle Bob. He's like, and who's this? This is Uncle Bob. He's like, okay. I don't know what we're doing with this, but I have a 1 out of 10 and a 51% needle. I think we might as well craft that into a sewing kit. I don't know what I was thinking. We might as well get that all together. Okay, now I said what I was going to do. So we'll unbox this. That couldn't have worked out much better. All right, now we're going to split this. All right, and we'll split this one. All right, see that? It's 55%. Now, I could split it down finer, but this is probably okay. All right, 79% on this one. That's 79%. Now we'll just take this. They're both 79%. We'll get 30 rounds. This is 25. We'll go ahead and top these mags off. I mean, the way I feel about it, 79% ammo is probably okay. So we'll just top these off. Load that up. I mean, if I'm carrying these mags, we might as well load them, right? And remember, we took that ammo. It was like 40%. Now it's almost double that. 79. So that's pretty good. I can live with that. Have any more mags on me? I think that's it. And for some reason, my ears are ringing right now. Should I answer it? Oh, that's a bad joke. Oops. I should not have done that. It's all right. That'll actually fit an entire 15. All right, let's load some of this crap up. That's a 10. I said I was going to do it. All right. That's nice. Been finding the screwdrivers a little bit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a pretty good haul, especially if you're starting out. If you're fortunate enough to get some screwdrivers and some bobby pins or whatever, lock picks, and pick even a couple compartments and nail this hiking backpack with the tracksuit top, the shorts, the boots, the hat, and, you know, maybe get a pistol kit. Dude, it is so much nicer. Okay, 68 kilograms is still where we're at. 37% performance score. I think I will do that. I've been going over an hour here. Let's just get back to the car. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Ooh, I need to eat. Yeah, I think I just need to drink water. I'm up on the food and down on the water. I'm actually opposite of what I normally do. Normally, I'm down on the food and up on the water, which is, in my opinion, the best place to be. It's easier to piss out the water than to shit out the food generally. What'll happen is you got too much water, it'll go into your bladder and you just piss. You got too much food, yes, it will go into your colon in the game, but it will also make you start gaining fat. Now, if you have too much water and too much food, it's going to affect your dexterity currently because it has to put it somewhere, so it converts it to energy. Ooh, there's a puppet. Let's just trot our happy ass right over here into the bushes. I don't think she saw or heard us. That's another thing on multiplayer that I have the advantage of is the bread's soaking this up too. I am going to just drink one water, I think. Don't forget to pick up your backpack, dumbass. Take in hands. And it'll put it back automatically for you. So nice. Yep, I was glad I picked up. I think I had 21 rounds of that 9mm ammo. And then I didn't know what this cargo drop was going to have in it. I need to use this crafted ammo up because it looks like there's only 4 rounds left. And then that'll give us another storage spot. And of course, if I go on a killing spree, see there's 3 rounds in this one. What I really need to do is load up the next mag, whatever it is, that I load up 4 rounds here, 3 rounds here. That's 7. Opens up 2 spots. And then if I have this one, this is 15. I guess I'll start in on this ammo. Just kind of mix and match things a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep an eye on her bladder. That watermelon really kind of threw her for a loop, but she was getting thirsty. You know, duty called. So I chose to go to the firehouse, and like I said, I'm glad it wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. 0.69807659696470. So I'm going to say about 0.7 on average. On the constitution and the strength, 0.14, 0.13, 14, 13. I'm going to call it 0.13, which is still good, but maybe I'll do a test, and I don't know that I'll have to spawn anything in. Maybe I will. To check it out. When we just go double what her carry capacity is. Just go double and see what we get. She's at 43 kilograms right now, so we just go 86. Now, on the last video I did coming through this town, I had quite an entourage. I better stop and rest up, just especially in case there's any puppets up here. I'm gonna have to deal with that. I'm 95 on the food, 94 on the drink now, since I drank that fresh water. You occasionally can get your metabolism out of balance, where one is way high, one is the other. That's the thing. The bread and cereal, I've noticed, will soak up the water, kind of theoretically soak it up. If you need a lot of water but not very much food, you know, like your cabbage, potatoes will give you some. Cabbage will give you, I think I see puppets up here. There, I do see puppets up here. I'm gonna have to slow that shit down. All I want to do is have some fun. What? There's a puppet right there. 2 puppets. Fuckers. I'm gonna crouch. Hopefully they won't see me. All I want to do is chuck this backpack in there. I don't know if they heard that. You want to pick them off? Let's pick them off. I think I have the necessary skills for this. Fucker. Alright, well, that's That's going to be a short tracking job. I don't like how when you're in first person, it runs you back to third person. There are sometimes the game will run you into first person, especially, okay, let's look at it here with the pistol. See that? And then if you've shot someone, sometimes it'll stay in first person because it goes into the combat mode. Well, I'll stand up. See that? So you do. Oh, I got a Starling trying to go in. He's not too sure. He's thinking about it. He wants to go. I got plans for you. You should enjoy it. I got bird netting coming in on Thursday. It'll be a nice, humane way to keep them out and still get the airflow. Oh, he went in. He made a chance. He did it. Taking that needle. He went in. That's the first one I've saw actually go in. Let's get my arrow back. I should, just for planning purposes, put my blueprint down. I think I got plenty of fuel. Didn't I fill up with fuel? Yeah, I did. Yep, we'll run up here. The puppets can get up here, but they have to work at it. They have to hit the fence just right. And if I stay right about here, all right, normally they won't. Oh, but unfortunately, alas, that one proved me wrong. Hey, at least I was aware that they could. It's the angle. If they hit that angle just right, they're coming. This is interesting. Okay, she didn't know where I was. They're very aggressive. Fuck you, bitch. I love it when it's closed caption. It won't say fuck or bitch on my closed caption. So it'll be like bracket, underline, bracket, you, bracket, underline, bracket. Pretty funny. Pretty funny stuff. You holding some thread or some money? Somebody? CD player. No, we ain't fucking with that. Puppet eyes used to be worth $50. Now that they're not worth anything. Bitch. You should know better. Nothing. There's a bobby pin, though. Safety pin, they call it, when you start out in the game. Now, here is... This is a spot. Let me crouch so they can't see me. Look, there's two out there. There's two on the street. If they do it just right, they can leap off this car up here to the fence, to the roof. You just saw Big Stan, who's a big fat fucker. You saw him. There's actually three out there. There's one next to that house and two on the street. 1, 2 over here. Luckily, my camo and stealth is pretty good, and I'm crouched. But, yeah, it's you want a little bit of a challenge. But also, it benefits you. Come on. You got to get whitelisted, but come on over. I realize there may not be a huge incentive right now to play the game because all the broken shit. There's just a few vehicles and what have you. But I'm going to take a break. I think when I come back, I am going to go. I wasn't originally going to do it. I'm going to go back to single player if I can get in. And take her survival from not even basic up to basic and see if I can craft a compass. I can go sell her shit in single player to get one, to buy one, But that's not the point. I want to build one. I have never had a character, to my knowledge, that's had 1.0 intelligence. So it won't take me that long. If I have to, I'll spawn in the saw, sharpening stones, whatever, and just cut down a bunch of trees. Cut them into planks, blah, 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 blah. Maybe make up some blueprints for engineering. I don't know. We'll see. But as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.